Hi students, I'm Professor Delia Wallace and I will be your instructor for this class this semester. I am so glad you are taking psychology and I can't wait to get started. I am filming this a little early. Our class does not officially begin until next week, but I wanted to give you a preview. I wanted to help you have everything answered that you might leading into next week. So this short video will show you how to navigate the course, tell you a little bit about the course, and then how to reach me if you have any questions. So we are scheduled to start our class next Tuesday. Monday is Labor Day, and so the college is closed because of that. And so officially we start what's known as a 14-week course, or start 2, which was what this is, the day after Labor Day. So you're not expected, you don't have to log in prior to that. So I'm on the home page of our Canvas course. So you'll get to your classes. There's several different ways, but one of the most popular ways is to go into your ACES account, click on My Courses, and then you can click on the link to Psych 2301. That will take you into Canvas, and then you should land and see a page like this. So you have information on the front page here. But really, when you're navigating my course, the most important thing is to remember to always go to modules over here. While I'm here on the front page, I'm going to point something out to you real quick. Down here at the bottom, you will see a couple helpline numbers for IT issues that can come in very, very handy. So the first one is our college help desk, and that is where you can get your Canvas technical help. So if you're having any problems with Canvas loading or being able to see your Canvas functions, that would be the number right here, 485-0555, option 2. If you're having trouble with Connect, and I'll explain what Connect is in just a minute here, this is the 1-800 number. Of course, you can always reach out to me, but oftentimes if it's an IT type of issue, I'm going to call them anyways. I call them all the time for help on my end, especially working remotely from home. And sometimes, you know, I find out it's my firewall or web browser that I'm using or something along those lines. So they can be very helpful. So I want to point that out to you. So going back up here, and as I mentioned, clicking on modules, that will take you into, and I'll be honest with you, I'm in my view right now, and so it looks a tiny little bit different. Whatever I don't have published won't show on your end. So like the Instructor Resources, you're not going to see that first. You're going to see the Getting Started module. So there's some information about me, a welcome to general psychology, some learning outcomes and course outcomes, a link to the syllabus, and you know, informational types of things for you to look at. I have some videos on how to navigate Canvas. So again, none of these are assignments. These are all resources to hopefully make this a better experience for you and give you as much information as you might need to be successful in this course. I will be honest with you, I went ahead and published the class so you could, you know, set up your textbook if you want to do that, so you can look over the syllabus, that's that. But as far as kind of cleaning up the modules, I'm still working on it a little bit. But it won't be any major changes with dates or anything like that. So just so you know, I'm still cleaning it up from last semester's things in here. So one of the things that I said I would talk about was Connect. Again, you have that 800 number on the front page. Connect is the software that the publishing company for your textbook uses. And that is where you will link to your ebook. And then also I use Connect for your assignments and chapter quizzes. So you'll need to make sure that you get your Connect account set up. Some of you may have already used Connect in the past, and you can use that account and it will recognize you and get you connected to Connect to your book. If you are brand new to Connect, I'll show you how to do that also. So just some more information there. Again, this is a lot of stuff. It's never going to go away. So, you know, I know it's a lot to look at right now, but just remember, if it's something that becomes pertinent or a question comes up, don't forget about all of this in the Getting Started module. So I'll always leave that here for the continuation of the course, policies, etc. When you come down here to, oh, see, I already see something I need to edit. This is an example of what I'm still working on here. I need to go in and change those dates. Your due dates are all right. Your assignments are all right. It's just here in the title that I need to change. But you can see this is your, if you will, your things to do list for the week. Everything you need for the week is right here in modules. So this first week, you'll go to week 1. The following week, you'll go to week 2, etc., and so forth. So, you know, your PowerPoint, your links to your assignments, links to assignments inside of Canvas, all of that right here where you need it in the week's module. So it is important when you're navigating the course to click on the first item, and then let me go right here because I'm working on that first one still. So it'll come up. This is a PowerPoint, so it's loading right here. So once it comes up, this is just to help you have some information on plagiarism. Again, this first week, we're still kind of setting the groundwork and understanding the class. There's no assignment due here. It's just informational. And then what you'll do to go to the next item in the module is to click next. So how the modules are set up, it's not going to let you just go straight to the assignments and pick and choose what you want to look at. You need to click that next button and advance to the following. If you're having trouble with something opening, it's more than likely that you didn't look at the previous items in the module and use the next button. So just kind of keep that in mind here. So when you click on the student information questionnaire, it's going to come up like this. And so this is a only coming to me your answers. It's simply information about you to help me better understand you, get to know you better. I can serve you better as your professor the more I know about you. So you'll, and it's also a good practice of, you know, working on assignments in Canvas. So you will submit your answer right here, and then click next, and you'll go through the 8 questions here, and when you're done, you'll hit submit quiz. Okay, so I'm going to go back out into modules just because I'm not going to click through all 8 questions. So you have this here. So this was what we were in right now, the student information questionnaire. You also have an introduction discussion question. On discussion questions, your classmates can see those. Everything else just comes to me. So anytime it says discussion, that's public for all the students in the class, like we were having a conversation or a discussion in class. And if otherwise, I'm the only one seeing, you know, your work, your answers, and so forth. So when you look at the modules, and you see due dates and points, those are assignments. If you see other things, it is information to help you with the assignments. So here is the narrated PowerPoint for chapter 1, a video on how to search the library, finding scholarly articles. You won't need that this week, but you'll need it later on. So I want you to go ahead and have those skills. Again, you can go back and access it later on when that assignment comes up too. But basically for this first week, due by September 9th, which is just a couple days after we start class. And that's simply because these are about you. And I want to make sure everybody can log on and get to assignments. And I want to learn about you as quickly as possible. But most of the time your assignments will be due on Wednesdays. Excuse me. Most of the time your assignments will be on Sundays. Sometimes there are exceptions, like what I was about to say. Your like midterm and your final are, you know, usually due on a Wednesday. But most of the time things are going to be due on Sunday. These 2 early ones are one of those exceptions. And then you'll see you have assignments from chapter 1. And so, you know, you'll go into Connect. I'm going to show you one of these. So as I go into Connect here, it's loading. I can tell my internet is slow right now. When it loads right here, once you, of course, you have to get your Connect account set up, and I'll quickly show you that in a minute. You'll get this message. You'll click launch, and now you're out to the assignment. And again, yours is going to come up with actual questions. I can see who's working on it. I can see who's already done it. I can see what your score is and so forth. So you can see it's only 4 questions. So don't look at the number of assignments for the week and feel overwhelmed. Oftentimes they're just a few questions. It's quick practice with the work to really emphasize the point that we're trying to learn from that chapter. Okay, so that's what a Connect assignment looks like. So how do you get your Connect account set up? So if you don't have Connect already, the first, really, as you're familiarizing yourself with the class, click on this link over here. Now, mine is already connected to the course, so it's going to look different. But right when you click on that, it's going to start prompting you through the steps to set up your Connect account, okay? And then once you get your Connect account set up, I'm going to show you, again, this is my view. It's kind of the back end of it. Yours will look a little bit different, but it'll give you an idea. I already have the assignments loaded in. So these are the ones that we just looked at that were in week 1 modules. So you can see, you know, these are the ones. Now, only do what is in the module in Canvas. There are probably 300 assignments I could give you from chapter 1. I gave you these right here, you know, not all of them. So don't go out into Connect and park out there and just do assignment after assignment after assignment. Make sure that if you're going back into the module, right, like you do one of them and then you go back to the module, click next, you'll always stay on track. You'll never do work that you don't need to do. So I just want to kind of guide you and make sure that you're staying put inside of the module. So that's what this looks like from my viewpoint. And for yours, the assignments are going to be viewable and you can do. This is your book right over here. So anytime you see this cover with the orange slice, King is the author. So in the module, I have your PowerPoints named. You'll see they all start with King and then have the chapter on there. So if you click on your ebook, it's going to come up and you'll, of course, read your chapter, then go in and do your assignments and do the work that you have. Gosh, my internet is slow. Hopefully yours is working faster than mine is for the day. But you can see when you click through, it's going to look just like a book and you'll navigate up here. So that is your textbook author. And then you have your chapters and so forth. Okay. So I know that was quick and a lot of information really fast. I just wanted to give you a preview. Of course, you have a link to the syllabus, course syllabus here, so you can look at that as well. So all that information is in here. Here is my information. I am DStrong2 by email. You can also, of course, link to me through the Canvas, through our Canvas course, and just go right there to inbox. So look forward to having you in this class. I will have way more information coming at you in the form of feedback and videos and emails. Make sure you're reading your announcements in Canvas as well, because I post a lot of information there. So thank you so much for listening to me for about 15 minutes right now. I hope you have a great long weekend and get ready to start class next week. Take care, everyone.